good morning, Wednesday, July 25th. So let's take a look at the oil chart so we can see what the market did yesterday. So we had a large move in the morning with price staying up top here. So about $1.60 or $50 or so range from yesterday. We could see what the overnight did. So stayed, pretty much within the top part of yesterday's profile, as we can see. So if we come down here, we can see I have the overnight low in and the overnight high. So we have this 6830 reference level. So this is going to be a high volume node. It's the mid balance from 523, so May 23rd. Okay, so this is certainly an area to look out for. It does, kind of line up with this overnight low as well. And we could see where yesterday's close was. So we're going to watch this area, but we're going to use caution. So depending on how it gets here and what it does when it actually gets here. So we don't want to be caught shorting this on a fake breakdown and then move back higher. So we know that we have inventory today, and so the expectation, certainly leading up to that would be possibly, to stay within the overnight profile, with the exception of a decent move past this area here to fill in some of this bottom part of the profile. So if we take a look at this lower section here, we can see we have the previous close from yesterday. Okay, so we want to know, is it under that or above it? And then we have these, what's going to be the overnight low somewhere here. And of course, that'll need to be adjusted based on where it is when it closes. And this 6830 area. So, one situation could be an opening range for the day session that is somewhat tight and then leads to maybe an initial balance breakdown through here. Okay, so a breakdown through here with some conviction certainly brings in the rest of yesterday's profile into question. We have this lower balance. It's 2 days of lows at 6830, 68 even, sorry. And then the previous low from yesterday is down here at 6760. A couple of other things to talk about on the downside. The 100-day simple moving average at 67.47. We have another low at 67.07, and then an open gap here. It's open by 7 ticks. I did leave it in there. So this is back from June 23rd at 66.22. About the downside, let's talk about the upside. So today is the inventory report for EIA at 10:30 Eastern. Okay, so leading up to that, the first hour and a half certainly wouldn't be unreasonable to see the price stay within the overnight range, which would be somewhere in here. Okay, so on the top side, we have a bunch of stuff. We have the overnight high, obviously from last night. We have yesterday's previous high here. Okay, and then we get back up to this 69.22 area. Also, this 50-day moving average is up here at 69.19. Okay, so we'll see what it does leading up into the inventory report. Certainly, a break above here brings in a couple of other things into question. Let's take a look. Okay, so we have this high from July 16th, 69.55, and then, of course, 70, the big round number. Okay, so it is, inventory, so, the move itself can be, unpredictable, meaning that a break above, could quickly reverse back down. So it's going to be a guessing game in terms of the actual reaction from the report itself. But I would say overall, if it gets above this 69.30, 69.22 area, certainly it's going to start reaching up for these next levels. So this July 16th high, okay, this is actually the bottom of, the bottom of an open gap. So if we take a look a little bit higher, we're going to see an open gap here from 70.30. So a move above this 69.55 area brings this, starts to fill in this open gap up to 70.30. Okay, so certainly something to take into consideration. Okay, so good luck, and we'll see how the day plays out, and we'll take a look at it tonight.